Newton's third law of motion. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Everything has a consequence. And I don't mean a bad side effect. Consequence is a word whose connotation is all too often negative. I just mean something that follows a previous occurrence. And however minute or insignificant this previous occurrence may seem, it changes something in this world. This much we can be sure of. To easily envision one of these chain reactions, think of one of the many Liberty Mutual insurance commercials in which one person views another committing some trivial deed of courtesy, more commonly termed as the right thing, and sets out to perform his own act of kindness towards another person. This is one of the more tangible series of events. Yet, each series, unfortunately, does not always assume a constructive form, nor does it always span across many different people. Cause and effect is everywhere, and can bring about anything. We must be aware of it not just in what surrounds us, but also in what comprises us. This awareness is something that has taken root in my mind since I first heard it. It was sparked by yet another series, but this one holds more of an overarching meaning and relates more to the individual. It is at the heart of the human system, and I advise you to consider each of these carefully. Your thoughts will determine your words. Your words will determine your actions. Your actions will determine your habits, and your habits will determine your character. As strange as this seems, this is happening within you. This process is coursing through each of you billions of times a day, and this is why you must consider the little things in life. Everything has a consequence. And in turn, each consequence leads us down paths, and there are an incalculable amount of paths, each one more unique than the next. But the worst thing about these paths is that we cannot discern what lies further down the road. For the good ones are usually steep climbs into thick clouds and fog, and the bad ones are slippery slopes down into dark canyons. As youth, we are still choosing paths, whether we will climb or plummet through our decision making. And you may be wondering who in the world would choose to plummet. But people do. People plummet, and it's nobody's fault but their own. They enter their path by way of the wrong, yet seemingly insignificant decisions. They don't know it, but it begins to shape their character immediately. So whether you're a freshman, still forming your character, or a senior, refining it, you must consider every decision you make. Think. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Alike for the nation and the end the individual. The one indispensable character requisite is character." He couldn't be more right. For character is what defines an individual. It is what will define his path. And the path of this character will take him all the way through life until at last there is no more pavement to allow another step. It will take him to the end. And so, I would amend my original statement to this. Your thoughts will determine your words. Your words will determine your actions. Your actions will determine your habits. Your habits will determine your character. And your character will determine your destiny. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff.